Well, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? How you doing, Instagram? Just getting my stuff here. I'm in that car. Doing a little live before the girls go to bed. Before I go to bed. And at the same time, I am charging my phone and my chargers. my little boost. I got this booster pack. So, because we are not plugged in, so with our camper right now, we're boondocking. So we have our battery, our 12-volt battery, that is giving us electricity for like the fan if we need to. Hey, Alicia! Or the lights, or like the fridge, mostly. Yay, alive, yay! I've not done a live in a couple of days, but I said, okay, I'll come while the girls are there. I said, I want to go and say hello. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that there's somebody. But yeah, so like today was, so yesterday we went to the lake. It's called Lake Pleasant. We're on the north side of Phoenix. It's called Peoria. And so right now we're in North River. So I'm doing a live right now in my car, just chilling out in my PJ. I just recorded on TikTok the Beyonce country song, but like the slow version, and I'm doing a duet with somebody who's teaching it. And then at one point I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go, and I put the real version, like, holy shit, it's so fast, I can't follow. I'm on my tutorial. So I just did the Beyonce dance. So tomorrow I will practice more. But I wanted to do it with the sunset because it's like we just see my silhouette and I'm in my PJ. But tomorrow I'm going to practice it more, do it in my nice bathing suit with my little hat. It's not a cowboy hat, but almost. And I'll do it. So I've just done that. We finished eating. Sorry. So we had some rain today. Yesterday we went to Lake Pleasant, which is about 15 minutes from here. The girls are so good. They have fun with their friends. They watch a lot of cartoons, but so I got them some little water squirting guns. From Dollar Tree. Oh, my car is so gross. Sorry, it's just so sticky. I don't know why my steering wheel is sticky. So they play with the water because it got super warm yesterday, and like the past few days was super warm, like super duper warm, like super duper warm. Yesterday we went at the lake, and as much as we have a few cactuses here, yesterday we were driving mountains and you just see like a forest of cactus. It was so cool. Like, this is hilarious. Yes, they're in the camper, they're watching. Yeah, they're all in the bed. So we had a sleepover this week again, and I slept in the top bunk, and at one point Emily came and joined because she didn't have a lot of space down. And yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of fun. Yeah, so we're doing a little bit sometimes sleepover. I said, if it was at home, we would have sleepovers and we would have like fun stuff like that. And I would be spoiling their friend too. And so I'm spoiling them as much as I can. As much as I can. On the lower budget, but I still do it. And so, yeah, so I said, well, let's do it. So I think it was on our birthday. So on our birthday, we did a sleepover. And then on a different time too, we did another sleepover. It's just fun for the girls. The tent is right across the little road. There's a little road, but it's not a road. Like, it's just a path for people to walk or to drive around. But yeah, they spend their entire day in the morning as soon as they wake up. Almost as soon as they wake up, they eat breakfast, and then they go play. So we went to the Goodwill store yesterday. The girls got themselves some pretty dresses. Their outfits are so cool. I mean, my girls have got a lot of taste. I love it. And we bought Battleship, and then we bought this kit, Crayola kit, to make like flowers out of paper, and then you put them in the water, and you can see the color going up the stem, and it's just so pretty. And then what else? Oh, I got myself a little teapot so I can just boil water for hot drinks instead of doing it in my pot. I was like, it's so cool. As if it was the first time I've seen that. Like it's such a different reality. Like, I used to have all of this, and now I'm so excited for my little stainless steel hot water thingy. And I'm sure I can find one at Goodwill. And we found good things at the thrift store. There's something else I wanted to say about the thrift store. There's a reason I brought that up was, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. But anyway, so we did that yesterday. and then we did the Dollar Tree. So yesterday we went at the food bank. Man, we were very low on food, very low. Like my freezer was empty, the fridge had a couple things, and no, I still had some cans and stuff. But yesterday, man, we went to that food bank. Apparently, we can go twice a month, so I could not go every week with the amount of food we got yesterday. I'm good for the next 2 weeks, like for sure, if not 3. Like, I mean, and I think Friday, my friend's friend is coming too, and she's volunteering at a food bank, and she's bringing us food too. I'm like, so we went yesterday, and so I give the girl, because you have to give your ID, and she's like, so what's your address? I'm like, I don't have an address. Like, so technically we're literally like homeless here. Like, because we do not have an address, we're considered homeless, right? And so we're living in an RV, and so I give her my ID, but my ID is not from here or from the US, right? So it's from Canada, it's from Quebec. And she's like, is this your first time here? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm gonna give you a trick. And she's like, so do you have an ID? I'm like, yeah. She's like, this is my ID, this is my driver's license. Like, wait, what? This is my ID. She's like, oh, I thought that you gave me a Visa card. She was so sweet. Oh man, I love this lady. She was so nice. She's like, I thought you gave me a Visa card. I was super happy. Oh man. Anyway, so we got there. The cart is full of food. We got bacon. We got 2 jugs of milk. We got bread. A huge thing, like, you know, at 12. It's 6 big cinnamon rolls. Oh man, this morning we ate it. It's like this thick. We couldn't finish our pieces. We got a 16 pack of hot dogs and like 16 hot dog bread. And then we got like 4 rolls of ground turkey, which I already buy these things, and I was just empty. I just finished using my last one this week. I got 4 of those. Those last me, like, we can do tacos. Now we got hamburger buns, so most likely we'll do hamburgers with turkey. We got spaghetti, macaroni, the beans. I don't really keep the beans, so I give them to my friend, and she's gluten free. Like, she has celiac, so anything that has gluten, she gives it to me, so double the amount of bread. God. And we had nice loaves of bread, and her friend brought jalapeno and cheddar bread. I am being spoiled. I know some days I'm like, oh my god, it feels like nothing. So yesterday we went to the store and bought extra things that we needed, and we got some coconut oil yesterday, like that I bought, because my friend says, you know, for babies 6 months and under, instead of you can't use sunscreen. She said, I use coconut oil for all my kids, and it works better than sunscreen. And so Sophie, who has an allergy, a sunscreen allergy, well, guess what? We tried coconut oil yesterday. Actually, it worked well, and I put it on my skin and on Emily. I'm like, if this works, and Sophie doesn't, it protects and it doesn't give Sophie a rash, I'm doing this. And now on top of that, we're gonna be protected and moisturized. Oh, and in my box at the food bank, I also got a chocolate protein powder with collagen. I'm like, the universe is sending me something. I really see it as, okay, what's my vibration, right? What am I attracting? I'm like, I was like, you know what? In my relationship, my person, like I always get food. My cupboard's always filled with food that I love, that my girls love too. Man, bacon, milk, bread, like, and we had cookies, and just like, not just that, like we had carrots, a bag of tomatoes, a bag of apples. And this is all stuff that we eat. And I know, it's collagen. I put in my hot chocolate this morning. It didn't taste different. Usually I don't really like, I would do I did the Beachbody one in my chocolate in my milk, which was okay. But, so this one I just put like a little scoop, and then I put the rest of the hot chocolate mixed with milk and hot water. And it was pretty good. I'm like, I'm getting the collagen. It's gonna help me, my hair, my skin. So the universe is definitely, I'm changing frequency. I can see the frequency changing, and by me, I mean, like, I just feel so blessed. Like, fuck, like, I feel so loved and so supported. And now we're gonna stay here still a little while. So What's collagen? It's stuff that helps for the nails and the skin and the hair. Some people, I don't know if they be shot with collagen, but collagen is, I think, it's to make your skin a lot more elastic. And there's something in there that regenerates the cell in the body. But apparently it's good. So, and then today I went at Walmart, and because I've been, not being nice to my fingers, and I saw this cute little bottle of cuticle oil, and it had little flowers in it. I'm like, oh, this is so pretty. I will get it just for my nails. I mean, if I'm getting collagen and I'm drinking it, might as well take good care of this. And I got myself some dry shampoo because we shower maybe once a week. And it's awesome. Honestly, my hair actually doesn't look that gross when I shower, because our hair doesn't need to be showered every day. I do enjoy a nice shower, but even if we're sweaty, anything, what we do is when we don't shower every day, or when we shower less, so you can't judge yourself. The girls play in the sand. Sometime I will. Okay, yesterday I was like, okay, now. No, yesterday was at the lake, so it was fine. The day before, I sprayed them outside with a little shower, but just a little bit, because they had paint and stuff on themselves. But if we're gonna to keep our hygiene, I use baby wipes or body wipes to wash our private parts. So even the girl okay, can you wash me now? And we do this. Our hair doesn't get gross, which is really weird. It just gets, my hair is already thin, so I'm assuming the collagen will help. And but this morning, in my big book, Metaphysical Anatomy book, by Yvette Rose, which is found on my Amazon, if you want to know some of the emotional aspect of your conditions. So I was like, I actually almost, thank you. Oh yeah, I did shower 2 days ago. 2 days ago? Not yesterday. Yeah, the day before. Oh, and we did laundry too. Every time I go do my laundry, it costs me about $20, but for everything. So I don't do it often. And then I do my bed. For $20, I had 2 loads, 80-pound machine and a 30-pound machine. And I had all my bed set, my bed sheets and stuff, and all my clothes in there. No, we still had a lot of clothes. We have a lot of clothes. Gosh, yeah. But it's pretty. That's pretty much the price I pay. No, that it hasn't cost me more than $20 so far. So I'm gonna manifest that it still stays under $20. I'm good spending $20. I mean, I got a shitload of clothes though. I go there my bag is full, and I got my queen size bed comforter. I got the 2 single size comforter. I got all the bed sheets. So I got my queen size bed sheet and the top bed sheet, and then I got the 2 little mats, and I got some towels and stuff. Yesterday I didn't have the towels, but I could have put the towels in there. And 2 days ago, and then I have this huge bag of clothes. It's 100 pounds. When you use a machine, I don't think it's that heavy, but they consider 80 pounds. I had an 80-pound machine, which is and in 27 minutes it's washed, and in 27 minutes it's dried. You mean I have to stay here for 4 hours doing 1 load of laundry at a time? Shit, what the heck was wrong with me, man? If I'm gonna be at home doing my freaking laundry 1 load at a time, and I got 5-6 loads to do and dry and go 1 at a time, go there in an hour, you're done. Shit. And then I can fold it there, or we can bring it home and fold it home. And now we have bins. I don't fold my stuff. I'm like, this is girls, and they have 1 bin for the 2 of them. Now sort it out when you want something. And even their clothes overflow the bin. And I have 1 bin for me. I don't fold anymore. Bin. 1 pile on the bin, 1 pile on the bin. Do the bed. The only thing I fold are the little towels, so I can put them under the sink. But yeah, other than that, I in an hour, 27-minute washing, 27-minute drying. Seriously, it is well worth the $20, and I do it once every. So last time I did my laundry was it in Yuma? Oh shit, it was in Los Angeles. Oh fudge, it was in Los Angeles last time I did my laundry. The first place we went, a month ago. Because we've been here a week or 2. Over a week. And we were a week, so 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, a month ago. I did my laundry at least a month ago. Yeah. $20 a month to do my laundry. I'm okay with that. Oh, it's just good. Unless something happens and I have to go, like the other day, Sophie had to, like the girls were vomiting in bed, and I had to wash it. And at one point, the last time was when my cat and my dog peed in the bed. But I know they peed because I needed to wash. Or even if it was every 2 weeks. But, once a month, I'm good. Like at one point, I'm like, okay, the back of the car was full. Like I don't need to wait. It doesn't need to cost me $20. I don't have to wait that long. If I'm going to spend an hour, I'm going to spend an hour and do it all at the same time. I'd rather be in the sun than sitting my ass and, at the laundromat. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. As much as I'm like, oh no, I'm homeless and poor. Fuck, I've never felt that much supported. It was Cece who'd pee. I think Puppy had poop. Yeah, or maybe my cat. Something was wrong with her litter or something. But I'm like, why? And I'm like, we are due for laundry. And then the day Sophie had vomited, she was sick. She did not miss the bed. I'm like, well, we are due. Washing everything anyway. When I'm due, if I don't do it myself, the universe will make me have something to do it. Yeah. So, and man, fudge. So we bought this kit with the little paper flowers to see like the color going up and just being absorbed, right? And we bought it yesterday, and the girl's like, can we do it? I said, well, we're gonna keep this for an activity when it's either a little too cold outside or when it's like raining outside or something. Okay, we have not encountered rain since Los Angeles, by the way, so it's like over two weeks ago. And then our friends leave, and then we go inside, we eat lunch, and guess what? It started to rain. It's like, well, I guess we're gonna be doing those flowers after all today. Oh shit. Instead of just saying, okay girls, let's just do them, I said, no, we'll do them when it's a little colder or when it's raining. And fuck, what did we manifest? The girls really didn't want to do them, and then they said, well, you said we're gonna do them when it's raining or cold. There you go. Now you don't have a choice. You said you were gonna do it. Fuck. Shit. I shit. I can't do that. I cannot. I'm just way too fucking powerful to say these kind of things. Like, even, I can't. And I gotta keep. And when I started, I'm like, oh yeah. When I saw the first couple droplets and I saw the clouds over them, I'm like, oh, is it gonna rain? I'm like, shit. Like, Marie-Ève, shut the fuck up. Like, don't say anything if you don't, like, fuck. So today I was like, man, love assumption. Like, there's a girl on TikTok, she's like, use the love assumption for your clients. Love assumption. Every time you think money's not coming, so look at something and say, money's coming. Money's coming. And then, for when I have bills, I'm like, today was like, I can't wait, my God, to pay them all. Not just like, I don't want to go bankrupt. Fuck that shit. I know I'm manifesting. I'm not going bankrupt. I'm not doing anything. Watch me get that money and I can just like, 20. Is it $20 or $21,000 that I owe you? 21? Oh, but it just doesn't make a difference to me. Just 21 again? Okay. Oh, how much? 16? Okay, that's fine. And you? 12? Okay. And I'm like, I can't wait to be able to just pay the whole amount. I don't want to pay month by month. I don't want to do an agreement. I want to pay the whole fucking amount on my two credit card, my line of credit, and whatever else things. I'm like, fudge. And I was excited. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait for this. And I kept seeing these videos on like the tarot reader, and I keep listening to tarot reader because and not because I believe in stuff like, is my person gonna come? I don't give a shit about that. I'm like, I want the mindset. Yes, I deserve the blessing. Yes, it's coming. Just a reminder. I'm waking up to it. We're not manifesting it. We're just waking up to that. We already have it. We're just waking up to it. Oh yeah. Oh, I am millionaire. Oh, my business. I do have clients. Oh yeah. I forgot. It's coming. It's already here. I just have to open my eyes. It's already there. Yeah, it's already there. And so, yeah. I'm like, I just can't wait to just like, here. I enjoy paying bills. I enjoy paying my bills. Not when I don't have the money, but when I have the money, fudge, I just love, like, yes, another bill. Poof, poof. It is so exciting to be able to pay your bill, especially when they're big too. Oh God. Oh man, when I went on my trip to Disney, I think it got Disney was $10,000, and then going to Los Angeles 2 years ago, which because it was not last summer, it was 2 summers ago, for the iPop convention with the girls. That one like was about 10-15 grand plus, anyway, about that, and put down a credit card and then just go boop, paid. Thank you. Like, it is so much fun. Oh my God. And I enjoy. I with my husband, I would be the one paying the bills. I found enjoyment in it. Yeah, it was an event for acting and in modeling that the girls participated in. It was super fun for thing. It was a lot of money, but I had the money and I was not gonna miss out on this opportunity. And then we got an agent later. We didn't get anything, and right now to get the girls don't even have their. It's huge. Yeah, it was huge. Oh yeah. And even though we didn't end up doing acting or anything, I didn't care. Like, we were going there. We got to be seen. The girls got to be seen, and they got to practice something. And right now, I'm actually okay. I'm actually happy that we're not acting full time right now. We're still just like enjoying this, like just being kids and doing nothing. And they don't have to be like, because right now today we spray painted their hair pink. Yesterday at the Goodwill, there was like a bag with like 5 pink spray can for hair for like $4. I'm like, well, girls, they did want to paint their hair, so they didn't want to dye their hair. Like, it's temporary, but so their hair is pink today. And they're super happy. They kind of look like superhero. If you've ever watched it's a bunch of kids are superheroes. One of them, Lava Girl, anyway, her name is Lava Girl. She's got this pink hair. Sophie looked like her. Thank you. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not so. Oh, doesn't look so bad. Actually, it doesn't look too much. A little bit. Oh yeah, a little bit. We can see. But yeah, I could tell yesterday. I have one picture. Here's white. I have a different bathing suit. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be putting some coconut oil. And not today, but my skin smelled really good today. We didn't go in the sun. It was a little bit, but so like it smells good. I don't like much coconut, but I like it when it smells good. And it gets the skin. If there's FPS, so it works. Oops. And on top of that, it moisturizes my skin because it's super good. Like, hell yeah. Let's slather this all over our face, all over our body. Be protected in the sun. Give some love to our body. But yeah, today. So I'm so proud of the work that I'm doing. Because today, no, it doesn't help tanning. It's actually FPS. It has FPS in it. Like it's a sunblock. That's what my friend told us, because she's like, no, babies cannot have sunscreen. Like under 6 months, you don't put sunscreen on babies. So she put coconut oil on her kids when they were babies. And until they found, like, for them it was Sunbum that worked. But she's like, we used this entire childhood. Yeah. So Sophie, she put some yesterday. She tried it. So far, nothing. Right? So far, we have nothing. No reaction. Yeah. So I'm like, if that's true, like even yesterday I slaughtered some for me. Like, I'm getting this. Not only am I getting the moisturizer, I'm also getting the FPS. Like, if it's gonna give me, life is pretty sweet. Life is pretty sweet. We're still in the same desert in Arizona with the with the cactus. We can see cactus like no, you can't see it. No, well, that's a cactus right there. Right there is right. This is our friend. Oh, yeah, right there is our friend cactus. Oh no, you can see it right there. Anyway, kind of. Oh, the girls are in the RV, and I didn't want to hear YouTube. I didn't want to hear the kids. I just wanted to. I'm going to go live in my car. You guys, they're like, oh, we're gonna come. Like, no, just me, just me. I just want me. So I started this, I'm on a good vibe. I started 5-6 days ago. It's an app that's called Better Me. And I did their 1 week trial. And I think I'm going to get charged like $48 or something. It's about $40 for the month. And we'll see if it's worth it. But I'll do the first month and at least get 28 days. It's for somatic work. So it's like exercise. It's not really, like it's 12 minutes because you can put how much minutes you want to, like how long you want to work. Somatic exercise is exercise that help release the emotion trapped in your body. They're just yoga moves in the end, like just stretches and stuff. But I'm not doing it to be more flexible. I'm not doing it for any of the physical part. I'm doing it for the emotional part. I'm like, I want just, instead of just working the emotions here, if it's trapped in my body, let's do the exercise. And so I take my yoga mat outside during the day. Did you ever try the cinnamon cereal? Yes. When we were in Quebec, we did. Oh my God, they're so good. Oh, they're so good. Yeah. The cinnamon, they were in Quebec. That's where we tried them first. I'm sure we tried them in Quebec first. So check the grocery store. Because we had them at one point in Brossard. I don't think I brought them. No, we got them in Brossard. But check it out, because I know we got them when we were in Quebec. Yeah. Like the little circle, they're like mini cinnamon bun. And they're just so good. Now we got this huge, like this thick, and it's like a 12-inch pie, like a 12-inch cake, this thick of cinnamon from the food bank. Like, sorry, I just smell my finger. Because I put my finger on my feet. Like, ooh, I want to smell my feet. Loving me. And I'm a smell. But about loving me. So today I came back from the store and the girls and their friend, I appreciate, they just play and then they made a mess again with milk. And I'm like, girls, okay, now it's time to pick up. Now, and they just, if it's not a mess outside, they're gonna go and make a mess inside. Like they do lots of craft and they play a lot, but man, are they fucking messy? Fuck that shit. And they didn't pick up. Anyway, so I kind of lost it today, and I'm like, okay, no, okay, I'm not gonna let you play. And at one point, our friend was gone, and then the girls, I'm like, I was so pissed off. They don't listen to me. Oh, that was a cup of milk that fell, but I was outside, so. But anyway, still found their stuff because they take stuff out and then they put more stuff out without putting the first toys and whatever out inside. Anyway, it just, it piles up and I'm like so pissed off. And at one point, it was raining and she came outside when I was in the car. She's like, what are you doing? Get in the camper. And she's like starting to climb in the back seat. I'm like, get in the freaking camper. And I was pissed. Like, you gotta freaking start listening to me now. Anyway, I felt really disrespected. Just pissed off. I was pissed off when I came back for some reason. I don't know. It was just too much. And I kind of not lost it, but man, I was angry at the girls and I with reason. I don't have to scream. I'm like, I don't know how else to tell you girls, because even if I tell you a nice way, you girls don't hear it. It goes poop poop and it goes out the other way. And I just don't know how else I can tell you. And even in my anger, I went, Marie-Ève, I still love you. You're still amazing. I understand why you're pissed off. I give myself so much love. You should be like, I don't like when I'm this angry. He was like, you're scaring me. And I'm like, I understand that I'm scaring. I understand that, and I'm sorry that I'm scaring you. I just don't know how else I can talk to you right now. I don't know, and I'm sorry about that. And hi, Nicole. Like, at one point, when the message doesn't go through, I don't know what else to do. So, but instead of judging myself and saying, I should have done better, I'm like that. That was my emotion today. That was the emotion. I've piled on enough. At one point, it's gonna come out. I've explained to them so many times, and now if they don't get the lesson. But at one point, I'm like, it can get worse. The GoFundMe helps. I got $20 this week, and then I didn't have anything for like 2-3 weeks. I think there's one person on the first of the month. He gives me $100. He's giving me $100 for both months, and I think he did say he wants to give me $100 every month to help out. So it has helped out. I'm like, ooh, $20, yay, right? Ooh, like, so I did get a little bit, but it definitely slowed down. Like the first week I got four or five people, and then 2-3 weeks I got another 1 or 2, and then so I got things $600 so far, or $700. So it has helped. Yes, it has. Especially some moments like I need gas, I need to like propane. Now like I want to manifest money, not just for the gas, not just for the propane, not just for the food, right? At least the food bank is there, and now the fact that we don't move around does not cost us gas. Like my tank of gas, if I go with, it cost me to fill it up this week like $90 US. So that's like $130 Canadian. I was like, there was like 20 miles left on my car when I went and filled it up. Oh, I didn't see how many gallons I can get. But yeah, so it has helped. Like, they were like, okay, I don't have money, you have to wait. Oh, we don't have an option. You just go there and they give you a basket and you go. But this week I had bacon, I had 2 liters of milk, I had lots of bread, I had sausages, I had ground turkey, like 4 things of ground turkey. We had hot dog buns, hamburger buns. We had cookies, a big bag of carrots, a bag of apples, bag of tomatoes, pasta sauce, bunch of cans. Man, this week like was like overflowing in abundance. I'm like, man, and I even like there's stuff that we had in double, and I offered it to so we have our friend here, and we met somebody else too here, and so our friend is a celiac, so she gives us our extra stuff that has gluten, and then whatever I didn't have space, I offered it to the other lady. She's like, I can't eat that, and then I went to just left a bag at another camper. He was gone, and I just left the bag of food at his door. He doesn't know it's us. Yeah, so she's been living full-time in an RV for 5 years. She's from Idaho, and so she's been, I think it's 5 months now. So right now, in the past 5 months, so she left her RV home, and this trip she's doing it with one of her daughter. She's got 2 daughters and a son, I believe. One of her daughters in her 20s. She's having a baby in April, and her son is in his teenager's years. So now she's with their daughter who's 10 years old. So the girl, she homeschooled her daughter, like unschool, and so the girls have fun together. But they travel everywhere. So she's a camp host. So one day, I don't know if we can do that in Canada, but in the US, at campgrounds, you can volunteer. Like, so you go to a place and then you can volunteer 20 hours a week and you have your stay for free. So for her, she's a camp host in Idaho every summer. And so she's going back. That's why she's going back, because in May she starts working. She's volunteering, but she gets free campground. She gets free electricity, free water, free whatever they offer there, right? So electricity, water, and sewage. And then you do your 20 hours of volunteering during the week, and then but you like it's something. So that's what she's been doing, and now she's been traveling with her tent. So she's got a tent that she got sponsored by so company. I don't remember the name of the company. Kodiak. They sponsored her tent, and she's traveling with her daughter, her 3 dogs, and yeah, I'm super inspired. Yeah, just a big tent, a canvas tent, and she's got her Jeep, so she packs everything. She's got a little kitchen stuff. She's got a kitchen. So now she's got another tent that our neighbor lent us. I don't know. Yeah. So now she put there, but she has a little kitchen area outside, and if it's cold, she's gonna put the kitchen inside the tent. But she's got her mattress, and her and her daughter and the dogs all sleep there. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, she's very simplistic. She doesn't need much. Right? She's like, my needs are met, and she's got that little toilet seat, like just kind of a little chair with a toilet in it. I'm really impressed. And here I am, like, I don't have a lot of electricity, and she doesn't have a fridge, and she's been going on food, like, I don't know the dimension of our camp, of our tent. Like, it's pretty high. It's pretty, like, it's pretty. It's not, you wouldn't be able to put, like, I don't know. I can't tell you. Like, it's not huge, though. It's really not that huge. She's got, maybe, it's a double bed that she has on one side. And then she's got blankets on the ground. And then she's got a table inside, if I'm trying to remember. Because I don't go in her tent much, but yeah. No, she's showing that you can do anything. You have a whole all house, yeah. Yeah, so we have done 2 or 3 sleepovers so far. I think it was 2. Sophie, yeah. Yep. So now that she comes, like, during the day, like, a whole ass. Oh, and you have an whole ass house. Yeah, it's small for us. It's a tiny house, right? It's a tiny house. It's a tiny home. But something like, this is so cool. Like, we're making this happen. Like, as much as it started as like, okay, I can afford like an apartment or whatever. I'm sure I could have afforded. Does she have a house? No, she has her RV. She's got I think it's 30 feet. She's got a bigger RV over there. To correct it. Yeah, she's living full time in an RV. And I think it's at her mom. Or no, but no, her RV is going to be at the campground. Sometimes if you go at the campground and it says camp host, those people are volunteers. And so they're the one who help people. Like, they go around and, you know, if somebody disrupt, they're going to go and tell them off. They clean the bathroom and they empty the garbage. I'm like, ooh, if I can find something like that this summer, that'd be cool. But again, it takes commitment. They're still 20-25 hours a week. If you don't plan on going anywhere, it's awesome. If you don't plan on going anywhere. But I'm like, that could be something I could check this summer. Just gonna, oh, that's not what I want. I'm just gonna get the little, the air's a little cold in my car. Ah, a little warm. There you go. Will my family come and visit me? I don't know. We'll say yes, but I don't know where. Where would they come and visit me? By the time they would arrive here, I wouldn't be here. Unless they would tell me. But when I go back to Quebec, my plan is to go and stop in Timmins, see my friends, and then go 3 hours on the other side, go to see my family. My grandmother, she's like, oh, you're welcome to come and put your camper on my lot if you need a place to stay. So I'm like, oh, thank you. I will go there for a couple of days, for maybe a couple of weeks, but maybe. But what's that? Was that a shooting star that fell? Was this like when that looked like a shooting star? Huh. But again, where my family is, my birthday's at the beginning of May, so I'm thinking it could go beginning of May. Unless that was a firework from someone. I don't know. Because I still have for insurance. No, I don't know now. Yeah. Anyway, I'm checking. Because now that my insurance is renewing. So it's canceling as of this month, but renewing. Usually 6 months for that. Huh, I don't know. Huh. Because if I'm thinking, oh shit, the mom. Because I don't know now. Fuck. Because the reason I need to come back within 6 months. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Oh, turn on the light, please. Thank you. So my insurance, not the Quebec health insurance, because Quebec health insurance, I could come back. So it's 180 days. So that's like, oh, come on. So I could come back like, so June, July, mid of the year. But then I wouldn't be able to leave for the rest of the year, like for more than 3 weeks. So I want to leave again at the end. Oh man, oh shit. Unless I, fuck, so wait. Oh, unless I decide that I take my once every 7 years in Quebec, you can take a full year. Oh, unless I do it next year. Oh, fucking shit. Yeah, so once woohoo! Ah, damn. So once every 7 years, you can actually leave the country for more than 180 days in a row. So you can actually leave, like, I could leave like I did back I left in November 2023. I could stay the whole year in the US and then come back by, June of 2025. I don't know if I should have, like, I might do that next year. I might do that the next time I leave, though. Because I had to come back by May for my insurances. That, like, you have to leave for 6 months. But what if I was to stay the whole 6 months here, go back to Quebec, and then manifest an opportunity that because if you have a work permit or something to come and work, it's okay if you leave. It doesn't count as you're out of residence. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know what. Hell. Well, my plan was to come back in May. Like, yeah, but unless this were better. Ha! Yeah! Because if my business, when my business picks up, I don't want to be busy every day for my whole days. Like, I'm thinking a client a day if I'm doing this or whatever. Like, it would be cool to have a client a day, once a day, or 2 clients. Like, I do an hour in the morning, or an hour or 2, and then the girls do their tablet and do their things, and then they occupy themselves for an hour or 2. Well, I just made $5,000 a client, whatever. And then because it's business and I'm meeting people here, I don't have to go back yet. I don't know. I live in the US. I just put that out there in the universe. I live in the US, and I'm fully insured for everything. I can afford anything if anything happens. That's it. That is it. And I'm going back to Quebec just to visit. Just to visit. I don't know. Changing reality. I have no clue. Like, this is just awesome. Like, I definitely am not spending another winter in Quebec. I might go back, once a Christmas once in a while. But yeah, I do not. Yeah, fuck that shit now. There's definitely no more storm in my winters. This has been I don't care if I'm going to food banks. I don't care if I'm not. It's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna do that all the time. But I do not care that right now we're on a low budget. I can't tell. Other than seeing my bank account, I can't tell we're on a low budget. Fuck, even when I had almost over $1 million in assets and cash, I have never experienced things like that. Because I had an idea of what wealth looked like. God, I was trapped. Now I'm looking forward to having money with the freaking mindset that I have now. Fudge, man. Can't wait to experience that version of me. But yeah, it's pretty damn awesome. Man, oh my god, like, I'm bored. This is what being bored. Like, we're in an area where it's like, oh yeah, this is where the people, like, mostly they're homeless people. And first of all, nobody here is homeless. Maybe addressless. Definitely not homeless, and I have an address, so I'm not even addressless. And I've worked with that. Right? I always thought, oh man, I feel like homeless. I felt like that. Now I'm like, fuck that shit. When people said this is where the homeless live, they're not homeless. They're fucking smart shit. You got a camper? It's paid. It's cheaper in rent, cheaper in a house, and we have the freedom to freaking go anywhere we want or not. We have the freedom to choose to stay or go. This is freedom. And I thought I was poor. Because what I could see outside of what society expects is a rich person. The feeling of freedom. And now I feel so supported. I am not gonna rely on food bank for the rest of my life. This is not the plan. But I am enjoying the receiving of the blessings. The receiving of the blessings and the support that I deserved all this time that I did not get. I did not get that kind of support before. And so right now I'm like milking as much as I can. Right? The goal is when you are in a circumstance, in a situation, they say you have to live it as if you've chosen it. And in a way I did choose to go in a camper. I did choose to come down south. It was a choice. Could have stayed there. I just didn't want to. Not again. And so I had to work on what it means to receive help. Like even the food bank, it's help. Right? When I have shitloads of money, I will be the one giving money to them again. But right now I actually get to receive and see from my perspective. Right? By receiving, I will be even able to donate in a better way after. But also I deserve receiving. Fuck, at one point, when you give, you deserve to receive too. And now I'm just receiving so much support. And I don't have to work for it. It's like I don't have to work to be loved. It's just, oh yeah, you're loved. They don't ask me any question. You just get it. Oh, thank you. All right. And no, I don't feel bad anymore. I did feel bad, but now I'm like, fuck, if I have 20 cents in my bank account, I can't go to the grocery store and buy anything for my kids for food. And our food doesn't cost that much. It's just once in a while. The cat, it's like a $10 bag. $10 bag, $7 bag. When you have $30 in your bank account, like $30 to buy food, the $10 bag of the fucking cat is taking like a third of the budget. So, right? And then you have the hamster and the dog. Luckily their bags last a little longer, but like once all my bills have been paid and now with the gas and stuff, I'm like, all right. I had to wait. Like I'm glad when I do have GoFundMe coming in, and then I have a little bit of more money coming in and there from the government, like GST but yeah, so it's like the food. And now I'm learning to stay still and to attract the blessings, to attract them. I mean, we went to the food bank yesterday, but there's her friend that came and visited us this week. She helps at the food bank, and she's getting back on Friday, and she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring you a lot. Like, I'm actually even attracting the food at this place that we are. We don't have an address. Food finds us. The food finds us even if I don't have an address. Like I'm like, this is why I want to stay still. Even though there would be other opportunities, other places right now, I want to stay here, enjoy it as much as we can, so I can magnetize myself and attract. So now I need a generator, not a generator, but I want a solar panel, a solar power generator, an extra solar panel. I do want that. That's my next manifestation. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm manifesting extra solar panel. It would be nice. And the lightweight one. But I'm like, random stuff. Just gonna. No, not me. No. The girls is not me. But thank you. But yeah, so right now I want to stay in my energy and go. I mean, what was the chance? Like, we did go to the food bank, but what was the chance that a food bank came to me? Like Friday, yeah. Like, it's just amazing. Just amazing. Oh, thank you. It blends. I blend with the. I know, the sun. We've been eating more. Maybe it helps. Maybe I just already changed frequency. My hair's all thicker. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, my hair. So at one point, this little patch here is gonna the little patch where there's a little less hair, it's gonna leave. I'm gonna have nice, I'm manifesting nice, beautiful, luscious hair. Beautiful, luscious, healthy hair, looking hair. So I saw that yesterday. The girls like talking about her luscious hair. Her hair used to be like mine, just fine, and then poof, it's all beautiful. And then now, like I got the collagen part, like in the protein. Like, oh, all right. I guess we're going there. And then today I bought some dry shampoo. I think I got the dry shampoo with like, not volume, but to get the hair thicker or something. It's supposed to help the hair. And I have a feeling that it's changing. And as I was looking in the book this morning, I'm like, oh, let me see if I can find grief. Not that grief is a disease, but, and even I checked something on a grief group. It says, we don't fix grief. It's not a disease. There's nothing to heal. There's nothing, right? Grief is not a disease. Emotions are not diseases. You don't heal. It's not like you cut yourself. We're not here to fix you. I started crying when I read that. We're here to support you as you navigate through your own grief, which is fucking different from everyone. Which is the stupidest shit ever. So technically you could always say, well, you're grieving. I'm grieving. So, everybody's grieving. But yeah, but it's like, oh, we're not here to fix you. But anyway, I was trying to just look in the book. I said, maybe there's something about the emotion. I mean, grief is an emotion, but maybe there's something in that book I can read to help me out. But and I'll answer your question in a minute. And then I like trying to find grief, and then I don't find it, but then I find hair loss, hair problems. I'm like, oh, I do have thin hair, and I'm like reading it. Fuck that shit, man. God, I was about to throw that book. The book has been outside for 2-3 days until I put it back inside. I'm like, it's all busted. My book is now in 2 pieces. And so it says, primary authority, not feeling like you're part of a family or a community. And I was like, fucking shit them out. I say fucking shit them out. I'm bilingual when I swear. Fucking shit them out. It feels so nice to say. I was like, fuck, that's so true. And then I could see, the not belonging, and they don't have a purpose or a place in the organization or in the family. But I could see, when I was younger, my family would be and my aunt across the street, but we were home. And my dad, I don't know if it's true, but my dad was saying we were not invited to her brunch, her Christmas brunch. But everybody was there. And, with Eric's family, that they were all there, and I was here. And, everything happening with Eric, like, not deserving a family or something. Then Eric dies, and, like, their friends. I'm like, oh, fuck. I can see how this, not that I knew I had disbelief, but I can see how this part in the book, I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna heal this. Right? How did I choose a camper life? Well, actually, the camper life chose me. This life definitely chose me. So back in May, the owner of the house was repossessing the house in Brossard, and he gave me the 6-month notice. So I had to leave by the end of October. So by Halloween I was leaving. Which I was like, when he told me, I'm like, fuck yeah! Ahoo! I was excited. I'm like, the universe is pushing me for something better! Woo! But then also, as this was happening, over the next 6 months, my money was going down so fucking much. I didn't have any more inheritance. And I couldn't even pay the rent at the end of the last month. I had to pay him I paid him at the end of November, I think December. I didn't have the money to pay him. So I'm like, oh. It was benefited because I only had 6 months left of funds for this house. It was $1,700, $1,750 a month. Like, my camper already cost me $9,600. So I already left November, December, January, February. I already left 4 months. That's almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's almost like 6 months. Like, anyway. Anyway, it's already paid off. Like, in use, it's already paid off. So at the end of October, because I do believe I don't need to plan in advance, so I didn't check for anything months before, like, oh, I'm gonna find an apartment. I was looking here and there, and so 3 weeks before I was kind of looking. I'm like, okay, well, I got no, 3, 4. I was packing, but I was hoping an opportunity would come, like maybe a job offer or something, you know, clients or anything. And no. And I'm like, all right. So I only had now not that much money left, and you know, I got all my bills. I got like $50,000 in debt for credit card and stuff, and you know, now my minimum payment was $1,000. Like, I can't pay my minimum payments on one credit card. Like the money I had, like I had to rearrange stuff. And so I was looking to visit houses and apartments in the area, because once you're in the line, man, things just line up. And so the houses and like nothing was lining up properly for me to move. And we found an actual like super cool like apartment in Montreal. No garage though, so I would have had to kind of scrape my car, and I didn't have any space, any storage space. It was a nice apartment. And man. And I said, what if I'm just gonna go and visit a storage unit, like a storage unit area, like a place, just to see. I want to see how much it costs, just to kind of, you know, maybe it's an option, and so maybe I can, you know, get a camper or something. I don't know. And so I went and saw one. It was like $300 or $200 for the unit, which I thought was too small for my stuff. But at least, no, I had an option. I'm like, well, for $250 or whatever the price was, I'm like, this is pretty decent. Like, I can do this and something else, and you know, I save money. Right? My goal was just to save money. And then at one point, I'm like, well, let's just check for campers. I mean, this is an option if I can afford. I didn't know how I was gonna pay for it, but I'm like, what I could do, I could just take the money out of the kids. No, I didn't go. I don't. No, that wasn't even an option. My sister has 3 kids in her house, and she's full there. She has a full house. I was not going back to Abitibi. Yeah, no. Oh God, no. I'd rather be in my camper here, living like homeless, than going back to Abitibi. I will go there to visit. I don't mind to live there. No, I cannot spend another summer like with mosquitoes and bugs and in the snow. Oh my gosh, this year there's no bugs. Like, we got like black flies, but they're not even black flies that hurt us. Like, they don't even touch us. They're just kind of annoying. They're just there, and that's just when the sun goes down. That's it. Nothing. I can leave my camper door open. I can leave the window screen open. Hey, how you doing, boo? I can leave everything open, and I don't have bugs. Even the one fly once in a while, but that's one time because I was at a farm. There is no bugs. I can go outside, spend my day tanning. It doesn't matter what time. It just gets cold at night, and we go back inside. That's it. There's no fucking bugs eating me. It's just so freaking amazing. It's magical. I'm not like. That's why I don't like camping in Quebec, because of the bugs. But this is like a dream. Dream come true. I was driving the other day, I'm like, this is a dream. Fuck yeah. Yeah. And so after I found it was like a better place, a better storage area for $400, $450 a month. And then I went and saw on Marketplace a camper. It was a pop-up camper. And I was starting to get excited about camping right now, about, you know, getting a camper. I kind of stopped. Like, that was 2 weeks before the end of October. 2 weeks. And so I said, I'm not finding anything. I go see the pop-up camper, and the girl's like, so your husband's gonna be the one that's gonna travel with you and do all this job? I'm like, no, it's just me, my girl. And she's like, don't do that, girl. Don't get this thing. Go get one at the store. Like, I'll just find something else that's already full on, because if I had gotten the pop-up camper, I could not have had like the fridge like this and everything, because you have to open the roof and then get the rooms out, and it just, if it gets cold, like, it's, oh man, she saved my trip. God, like, I'm so blessed that she explained to me. So actually I went to the dealership, for an RV dealership. I was getting one. I'm like, this is awesome. I like this. And then my credit didn't go through. Like, they couldn't finance me. And I'm like, all right. And it was like a $40,000, like, everything included was $40,000. It was going to be financed over 10 years. And so it would have costed me $400 a month. And then when I got home, and I'm like, I said, well, if you want, you can ask people to co-sign with you, and then you're going to be okay. I called my dad. At that time, I called Sunder. I said, would you mind, co-signing? He's like, oh, let me think about it. I'm like, well, thank you, that's all I'm asking. My dad had said no, my stepdad had said no, and anyway, and so now I was thinking like, this is not easy. That means there's something better. If I am, and instead of being like, oh man, I knew my credit was shit, right? My credit was not good enough, and I knew it. No, I tried. But I'm like, you know what? I do have $20,000 in my kids' REs, so like after the post-secondary school, I said I can just take that out, get the capital out, and then I'm just gonna buy cash on Marketplace something. And so in the end, I found the one that we have, a 2010, super good shape. Fuck, I paid $9,600. And so the week before I went and saw it, I'm like, okay, I'm getting my money next week. And I got the money on on October 31st. Actually, I went and got it. October 31st, I got the money in the account, and I'm like, I'm coming today. Somebody else was interested, and he had hold it for me for a week. And I'm like, I'm coming today, it's done. But I just need to get my car, because I need to send my car to install the ball and all the electrical stuff and the brake. And so that, the $20,000, the camper was $9,600, but no, I still needed to install the ball and the electrical thing, and I had to install the new tires and new brakes. I got new brakes on my car too, new brakes on the camper. So everything got like done before we left. So the 20 grand went down pretty quickly, and I paid a couple of debts here and there. And then a $500 bill at Walmart before we left for groceries and stuff. Yeah, so the 20 grand was done pretty quickly. But that's how I got that. And I'm like, I'm out. I don't care I don't know where I'm going. We're just going. And a day at a time. We just say, okay, well, so we can see how much mileage we do and so how much it goes, and so that's how we've been going, a day at a time. None of my trip has been planned. I would be a night, like the girls, I'll make dinner, and then so the first night we ended up in New York, or just on the outside of New York or New Jersey, I don't remember. I can do it about 3.5 to 4 hours a day. I try not to go more than that if I'm gonna go for a long stretch. Sometimes it's 2 hours, that's not too bad. But because, like, for example, an hour and a half on Google Map is gonna be 2 hours 15 minutes to 2 hours and a half. Like, you can add 25-30%, if not more, if not 40%, because I have a camper behind, and it takes more gas. So now my trip has been planned according to the amount of money I have in my account. Can I pay for gas? How much gas do I have? Is there some activity I want to see? Everything we see is mostly free, or we just relax. Like, the girls even don't really want to go anywhere. Like, you girls want to go do this free activity or go see this playground? Like, nah, we just want to stay here. I'm like, okay, okay. They also are very mindful that we don't have a lot of money at the moment. So, I get angry sometimes when they eat too much food. Like, especially this week, I'm like, come on, girls, like, you gotta share. Like, we only have this much food. Luckily, we had more coming in, but I don't like when I'm like this with the girls. Don't eat more. Like, then Sophie, she knows she has to share, so she doesn't eat all she wants. But then Amy's like, yeah, she finishes the bottom of like whatever we have, and I'm like, God, I don't want him to feel guilty, but Sophie stops herself from having more, so that me and Minnie can have more, but Minnie doesn't care, and she just eats it all. So, like, anyway, no, but they're learning. We're definitely learning. Ugh, I need to learn how to, like, I'm sorry, girls, this is me. I need to manifest more money, more resources, because you should be able to eat as much as you want. If you like, you should be able to eat whatever, because it should not be an issue. But right now, anyway, it was just that. But yeah, so every day has been planned. So like a day before, or almost. So like when we were in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, just on top of Washington D.C. There's this Pennsylvania thing. Anyway, so we went there, and then I was reading online. Oh, let's go tomorrow in Washington. Oh, Washington D.C. is that way. We're gonna go through. Is that the one with the White House? I'm like, yeah. So I thought the White House was like on the West Coast. Oh boy, did I not know my US geography. And I'm okay with that. And I just remember one guy on my TikTok live saying he lived in whatever place, district of Washington. Like, oh, whatever, that one. And so I'm like, oh, let's see. And then it's all like, well, I do want to see the White House. So we did go. And then I'm like, oh, in Florida, I wonder if they have any rocket ship launch. And then in the end, I looked, and 5 days later, they had rocket ship launch. And I said, well, we have 5 days to get to Florida. We made it in 3 days. 3 days? Yeah. 3 or 4 days, anyway. And then after that, it just, oh, well, we have a friends in this place. Let's go see. And I was debating if I want to go to Key West, which I wanted to go, but it was 6-hour drive, so that was like a 2-day drive. I just wanted to get to California. Yeah, that was my plan, was California. And we were ways. Hello, Jose. So we were ways from California. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna skip Key West, and we're gonna go see our friend in St. Petersburg. Which in the end, we didn't see her. She was in Venice and she couldn't make it. But we stayed there, watched the beach. Comment ça va, ma chère? And then I said, oh, I do want to go see New Orleans. Oh, this is where New Orleans is. So I went and see New Orleans. But then there was like some water road. It says, warning, road might be affected by flood. And I was like, oh, do I want to risk it? And I'm like, you know what? I create my reality. There's not going to be any flood or anything. So we got there perfectly. The roads were perfectly fine. Saw it. And then so when we would stop at each of the states, you know, when you arrive at a state, there's like, hey, welcome center. And so we would stop at the welcome center. And then we would get some of the flyers. And one of the lady had said, oh, here in Dallas, you know, you can go see this over there. But she said also in so that was in Louisiana, Emily had found a flyer for Christmas, not a parade, but Christmas stuff. And so it was a lightning, a tree, like a fireworks and stuff. I'm like, ooh, that sounds fun. So we drove that way to go, like, I wanted to go to Dallas. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go to Dallas or go straight. But then this Nakatash here was on the way to Dallas. I'm like, well, we're going to Dallas. And there was somebody else we were going to see in Dallas, which in the end we didn't end up meeting because they were on vacation when we went there. But I met someone else that we tried to make plans, didn't work out either. But he gave us, it was during Thanksgiving, he said, hey, you can go to that church if you want. And they have a free Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, oh, cool, sweet, thank you. And so we did go. And we stayed at the campground. Then we just went through, you know, Texas. Like, so we did the end of Texas, New Mexico. We stayed in Albuquerque for a night. And then we went to Flagstaff, which we turned to Sedona. Sedona is an hour and a half from here. And apparently it's a little colder there, which is weird. I think it's that way. But it's the plan. The plan is to go to Sedona with a drive, not with a camper. I'm not bringing my camper over there. Last time with a camper, we couldn't park anywhere. So now, since we're that close, it's a day trip. I'm just going to bring the girls, do an hour and a half drive. Maybe I'll invite my friends before they leave. I think they're still here for 2 weeks. So maybe we'll just all go, the 5 of us, for a day trip there. Anyway, we'll see. And but I want to come back. I do want to come back to Sedona and go see the Holy Chapel and then go see the rocks and just do a little bit of walking there because we didn't get the chance to see it. And then we went to Vegas. I was actually, when we were in Flagstaff, the next day my goal was to go to visit the Grand Canyon and go boondocking. But in the morning, early morning, my battery died. And I didn't have solar panel at the time. So when my battery is dead, it's dead. And I did not have Harvest O's, so it's not like I could just go and sleep over at anybody's place and just reserve. Now, if anything, I'm going to go, oh, where am I going to go sleep? They're available, and I'm going to go sleep in their parking lot. Like, I don't have to beg, like, or can I park here? Now, this app is so wonderful. And in Vegas, I had friends that had us stay over at their place for 2 nights. We had shower, laundry. We stayed in their, we slept in their guest bedroom, and yeah, while the battery of the camper was charging, and then we were able to go to California and just do one day at a time. And at one point it was a month. We stayed 1 month on the same street, and it's just been amazing. I don't know, like I'm like, I don't know how I made that, because like I'm thinking about the future. I have a blank. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. Hello, Madame Jacqueline. there's nothing in my, I cannot even imagine the future. I'm so in the present, and like, I don't know. There's just always something new coming at every single day. That, why would I plan? Why would I plan anything when every day is something that I receive new blessing after new blessing? I cannot plan the blessing God has for me. I cannot plan the people I'm gonna meet. So yeah, no, that's how it's been going so far. Hello! How you doing? But it's been a journey, and it's still a journey, and like, knowing that I'm provided for and protected, there's nothing to worry. Now I'm just relaxing. Chillaxing. Knowing everything is happening for me. And everything is working out for me. Like, it's just like, remove so much stress. So much. And if something is not here yet, I say, it's because it's not ready. It's not meant to be here yet. There's something different. There's something better. There's something else that's here that's gonna meant to be here right now. And like, it's awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I gave the girls extra time with their friends, so I said at 8 o'clock, that's it. Now it's like 26, so that's okay. In the past, it was like 9 and 10 o'clock. So the beauty. So we did do some math. So if he's almost on our first book of math, it means like about a quarter of our second book. We have not done much of other subject, and I'm okay with that. That's the beauty of homeschooling, is you do how you feel. And I mean, we don't need to do much more right now. I'm more unschooling than anything, but I'm unschooling with some stuff too. I do enjoy having the books, and I don't have to kind of invent and create programs. And let's just teach them about fractions. She can learn the fraction, and then she can apply that in. She can learn in the book, then she can apply it in everything else. And she's so smart, man. She's like, oh yeah. So if in fractions, then today she went, she understood everything. So she's got a problem resolution to do, which says, well, this rectangle is a fifth of the boat material, and then each rectangle costs $125. How much does it cost to build this thing? And so the way she made a drawing, she does a random drawing, 4 rectangles with a middle part. None of them are the same size. And she's like, look! I'm like, the fuck? Like, and I was like, oh my god. And she's looking at me, she's like, you should see your face! You're so like upset. Or like, I'm like, she's like, give me a chance to do my thing, and we'll see if it works. Okay, we'll see if my strategy works. I'm like, all right. Like, I did not understand the drawing. It's fraction. It should be the same size anyway. Oh, she got the answer right. 125 was 5 sections, so each section was 125. She just made a mistake in her counting, and that's it. But man, like, you got it right. So she understood the situation. She understood the problem. She understood what she needed to come up with an answer. Just the way she did it was something. And this is why I am enjoying this way of doing, because I allow her not to just do how I think or how the teacher thinks, right? Or just the one strategy. It's okay, show me how you've done your work. Explain it to me verbally, because that way, yes, we have on paper some stuff, but also by you explaining to me, I can see if you understand it really. Not to see if you can copy how we make it. Like, as long as you can come up with the right answer and explain to me the process, then you're fine, right? Emily, she's got some stuff that she has to do the addition and subtraction, and they do the square with the tens. She uses her fingers to do it. She's like, I'm not gonna draw it. I'm gonna use my fingers. So if she has a mistake, she's gonna erase it and try again. Right? So got another mistake. I'm like, now you're gonna use the square. You're gonna use the table. The table, and you're gonna show me your work, right? Because she understands. 9 minus 4. She understands how to do it. So, which is good, and I don't need her to know one technique. use a technique that works. If your fingers work well, use your finger. But I'm also teaching her how to leave the traces on the paper because, you know, at one point, if she does have to take tests, she still needs to leave the traces on paper. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, so it's good. Like they're good at math. That's why we're doing just math right now, because they're really good and they love it, and it's pretty easy. And at one point we'll switch to other stuff. So we're doing a lot of arts, and today there was some science, but not from the book. And I mean, this is all science. When I did my Aboriginal studies, discovering the ground, playing with the dirt and stuff, that was science. Being in nature, that's science. They discovered the world. They make mixes sometimes. They just have fun. And I mean, we're learning about the different habitat. When we go on walks, we see holes. We're learning right now. You know what's their favorite show? It's on YouTube. And it's a snake show. It's a couple that has snakes and turtles, and they have the eggs and they incubate the eggs, and then they explain the different snakes that they have. And I think it's fantastic reptiles or something. That's the show they've been watching. So they've been learning, and we have never seen a snake, but apparently there are snakes in the area, but we've never seen them. But we're learning, well, they get out when it gets super warm. Like the other day, the guy's like, well, it's getting warm outside, so just be careful. They hang out around the bush. We're learning about that. We're learning like about the different, you know, the cactus. We've seen what's inside a cactus. It's wood. Who would have thought that it's wood inside a freaking cactus? Gosh. Okay, we're not learning about Canada per se, about the trees in Canada and whatever's in Canada, but we've seen some ducks yesterday at the lake. We've seen some, like the girls have gone fishing the other day, so we saw some fish from other people who fished. Yesterday there was even like a bunch of ducks, and then there's this one white bird. I'm like, what's that? And I look online, you know, Google, you can actually click and take a picture and shit. It's a snow goose. They live in the Arctic of Canada. The Canadian Arctic. I'm like, here we have a Canadian snow goose. And so they go in the Arctic during summer, and they come and migrate in the south on the western east coast during winter. I'm like, oh man, look. And even some of them actually go through Quebec. They stop in Quebec during their time to go back. And I'm like, look at that. I say, hey birdie, salut ma belle. Moi aussi je viens du Canada, je viens du Québec. I was talking French to that bird. I attracted the Canadian, like the snow goose. Like, that was beautiful. She was just like randomly like, hello. And the girls were just throwing bread at all the ducks. I mean, they just came around. I mean, it was so cool to see. And just woo. It was like 2, 4, 6, 8. I think there were 8 or 9 ducks. Oh, but yeah. So this is our science, biology part. It's not history, but there's a lot of history we're learning too. We've learned a lot about the Aboriginal population and how like what used to be here. Like, I mean, there used to be like the salt, like the desert was a sea before, and a bunch of like it's amazing. I've judged my lifestyle for a while. Now I'm like, man, this is awesome. I'm like hyping myself. Hello, Jess. I'm like, and I thought that I was rich before. I thought because I had money that I was rich. The opportunities that we had, like, oh, my kids are going to private school. I have this big house. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love my car. My car, we went off-roading yesterday. I got this button here for off-road. When we went to the lake, we were in a hill with a bunch of rocks. At one point, I couldn't go further. We went down the hill, and then my friends, they have Jeeps, so they can clear a little higher than I can. Well, I'm like, oh, I don't think I can keep going. But I just parked beside it because they were stopping like a few meters after that. But I was like impressed, man. Just this big rocks. And I was like in this inclination. I'm like, holy shit, and here's the water down there, down below. I'm like, fuck. Off-roading. this car is dirty. Like the tires, we keep like there's not much mud, but I mean there was mud for a little bit. I got little mud stuff. I'm like, this Porsche. I'm like, I am glad I spent the money on this Porsche. I am glad, and I don't care. Yes, starting next month, it's back to $1,000 that I'm paying my car. It's financed. This is my car, and I don't care. I'm paying it fully, and no matter what happens, this is my car. And I'm just like, it's carrying my house. Her Jeep can't carry my camper. Like, this car is a fucking powerful beast. You're a beast, baby. Ah, shit, I'm so happy I got that car. So the universe says, like, you're never, like, you are where you're meant to be all the time. When I was in Brossard, I was like, ooh, you are where you're meant to be at the time. Like, And now, like, yeah. And there's something I heard today where the guy is like, the person is lost in the forest. But the trees are not lost. The trees know where you are. Or something like that. It's like the trees know where you are. The trees are not lost. And so you're not lost. If you stay still, and just take a deep breath and just stand still, the forest knows where you are. It's going to find you. Right? And then you're going to get the signs of where you're going. But you're never lost. You're always at the right place, right time. But you have to see it that way. And then you're going to manifest why you're here. So for me, like, man, yeah, this is pretty damn awesome. So yeah, I am rich. It's not just about money. It's I myself am rich in opportunities, in experiences. I'm rich in emotion. I'm rich in ideas, in creativity. Not just in the material, but all the ways I'm rich. And yeah, can't wait to pay all my bills fully. Fuck yeah, everything is gonna be paid. Everything is paid off. At one point, everything is gonna be paid off, no matter how. Everything gets paid off. Everything gets paid off and more. And now it's cool because, so the lady I'm traveling with, she's for her, as long as her basic needs are met, she's happy, and then she gets some extra here and there. Her son, I think it's his dad, I think they spend 40 grand in Jamaica on a trip or something and whatever. And like, this is not her style of spending 40 grand. And she rather, like she said, I'd rather spend 40 grand on my camper than 40 grand in Jamaica. But I'm like, ooh, I'm starting to attract. I was like, I wish I could spend 40 grand in Jamaica like that. Just, it's so much fun, right? And yeah, so I'm like, ooh, I am attracting conversation of people who have lots of money. And actually, like, they got a car for their business, and I don't know why, like, brand new car, like, just asking a bunch of questions. I said, well, brand new car, you can deduct it for your tax purposes. Why would you not get a brand new car? Why not? Anyway, so it just, I'm starting to track those conversations. Like, of course, 40 grand in Jamaica. Yeah, that's nothing. When you make a lot of money, that's nothing. And include a little business there, then that's part of, you can deduct a lot of part of that trip too on your business. Like, technically I'm deducting not all my gas, because a lot of the time the machine doesn't give me the receipt, but whatever I can, I deduct it, because I'm still coming here on my life. I still help people. I coach people. Like, when I walk around, I will share my light, my energy. I share my perspective, and I know it helps people. That's part of my business. And that's one thing that I feel like people cannot see the work that's been done. By working on my vibration and elevating myself, wherever I go is changing the world, the way I see people. But there's no like, people, I don't know how I can justify this, for, well, this is my job. My job is just to be, like, it's just really weird. Because, yes, everywhere I go, I change the vision of what people see. And then it changes the circumstances of these people. Just by being there. But, so, like, how can you say, well, your business is like, my business is me. I'm the business. I'm the product. And I was like, oh, I am the manifestation. Like, they all say, you are the manifestation. You're not manifesting the money. You're manifesting you with money, right? You're manifesting a wealthy you. So I am wealthy. I'm rich. When I have a boyfriend, I'm in a relationship. So for me to have a boyfriend, I need to be in a relationship. That means I'm a wife, right? And that by imagining it, it's already done. But it's me. If I have a husband, then I'm a wife. That is all about the me. It's all about me. Anyway, I don't know if it makes sense. If it doesn't, it's okay. Sometimes it makes sense to me. And I don't know how to explain it. But you're manifesting the you who has the thing you want. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go and file my nails a little bit before I'm making a conscious choice here to not bite them and to go and make them pretty. I'm gonna go put that cute little oil and cream my hands. So I wish you all a good night, and feel free to ask me any question you want. Even if I'm not live, if you have questions about things that I do, things that I use, where I go, where I've been, please do feel free to ask a question. I can do a live or do a little video explaining how I do it. But go on my TikTok account. I've done a couple of videos there. Go on YouTube. I'm also doing some videos there. And I'm being paid for the YouTubes one too. Being paid just to exist and having fun. I'll do a little. Well, I'm gonna do videos just because I'm getting paid. Boom! Oh my God! Reframe that I got today. So I was not manifest making money just for existing. I'm being paid to exist, literally. And so literally right now I'm being paid to be a mom by the government of Quebec, or the government, and I'm being paid to be a widow because I'm a survivor, because I'm alive. Literally because I'm alive, I'm being paid. Because I'm a widow, I'm my husband's survivor, and my kids too, they get money for having survived their dad. So the government gives us pension, right, for that. And then, so I'm being paid to be a mom. I'm being paid to be a widow. And so I was writing something on a post on a coach. And I said, I'm manifesting just being paid, to exist. And I said, fuck. Just because I'm alive, I'm being paid to be alive. And I changed the inheritance that I got, right? That was my money. That was never Eric's money. Yeah, he's the one who was paying the policy, and he put my name on the policy, but that was my money. I saw that this morning. That was my money. So the universe just gave it to me when I needed the money, right? It just happened. It was when I was in my 30s. Oh shit! I was meant to retire in my 30s. Alright, so damn, you're good, universe. Okay, so what I changed for perspective tonight was, okay, yeah, I was paid because I was loved. I was the one on the policy. But I said, I was paid. I'm the one who got the inheritance because I was alive. I literally got paid to live. Because if I was dying, the money would have gotten to the kids. Or actually, because if it would have died, the kids were not in the when we made our first things, we didn't have kids, so the girls were not in the will. So if I would have died as well, right? So if Eric died, I was getting the money and the properties, and if I died first, he was getting the money and properties. But then if I was to also die, his parents would get $100,000, and then we would have separated everything else between his parents, siblings, my parents and siblings. But I'm assuming the girls would have had something, right, at one point. But so now they passed away, I got money. I got all of it, and the girls got they got it through me. But I was like, because I got paid all of this, I had over I think I had 1.4. When I got my summary, I had $1.4 million in assets. So that was cash, property values, if I was able to sell it at the full value. I did not get that amount, but everything that I had full was, the value of that was $1.4 million. So I already was a millionaire in assets on paper. And fuck that. Wow. Excuse me. But then I was like, just because I was alive, because if I was dead, the money would have gone to someone else. Salary got paid because I was alive. So I get paid not because I work. I get paid because I'm alive. Hey, you Marie-Ève, how you doing? Like, man, that's pretty sweet. But yes, I had $1.4 million in assets. Like, what the fuck? And here I am now doing food banks. There was a lot of, for a long time, since November, it's been like 3-4 months, I did feel shame. But the money I used, I used it for what was good at the time. Like, I used it for rent, and I used it to upgrade my life and my girl's life. Yeah, we went on one trip a year. Sometimes it was 2. I see my podcast, which costed me 50 grand, and the billboard and stuff. Like, I see this. I really wanted to help the planet and sharing my story and sharing the law of attraction, sharing all I wanted. Yes, I would have loved to have made money out of this, which I did not. I literally spent that money and did not add any client from that or anything, and that's okay. My goal was really to help people and share my story, express instead of repress and being depressed, right? And by sharing, and I was like, man, okay, I did give some donation to, I've given like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 in donation, but I saw, like, of all my money, I saw that my 50 grand was my donation, my financial donation, so that more people could hear my story, so it could help them in their life. And I know it has. I just know it has. And because the people I meet in person, and when I share them my story, they're just like, right? So by sharing it in the podcast, I don't know the impact it had. I never heard anything from it, but it just has. And I'm seeing it, as much as I can say, oh man, I didn't make money. And no, it cost me about $100,000 in training for all of my training and coaching and stuff, right? And I was like, man, that was a lot. I spent that much money. And I'm like, man, I love being having gifts, right? I gifted me, and I gifted the world this money. Like, for me to be able to share it with more people, I needed the funds to do so, and I did. I would not have been able to have reached these people without it. And that was my donation. And I do want, by making a lot of money, I do want to help a lot of people, and that was my way of helping. And so I'm very proud of, like, I'm looking back, right? It was still, that inheritance still lasted me 6 years. And so 6 years, I almost 20 grand a month, a year, for just for rent, 2, 4, 6, 8. Like, it's $100,000 right there just in rent. Then I had, like, I know there was a lot of money. It's like, where did that money go? But I know money's coming back. If I go with the mindset, money's energy and it flows in and flows out, flows in and flows out, just like water, then I spend it all because I had the mindset, I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna have more. And I know it. I just know it. Don't know when, don't know how, it doesn't matter. I just know it's getting better and better. And this was just the beginning. Just to give me a little taste. And by having it removed, I can work on my manifesting power and actually force myself to change some stuff within, and then just get more and be able to give more. Right? We don't have that much at the moment, and no, we have quite a bit, but when I can share, I share. I share from my overflow. I definitely start giving to me and the girls first before having to share with everyone. But when I can, like right now is, helping that my friend too. I'm helping her out too with some of the stuff. If I feeding her kid when she leaves or whatever, like. But she does the same too, right? We help each other. And today I was like, man, like she comes and play with the girls and their toys, and because they don't have all of this, like they don't have all of these toys. They do have some stuff, but I was like, man, she's lucky to have my girls as her friends. She come, like, we have all these activities, like even with what I perceive as not much, like they have a blast. I mean, the girls, they come, she's in our camper, they do craft, they do paint. Yes, it makes a mess and I get angry, but she makes a mess at our house and it's okay, and so cool. And I was like, man, I could see how she was blessed to have my kids as their friend, and I can tell my kids' friend they were blessed to have my kids as their friend, to have our family as their friends. Like I can see more and more of the blessing that we bring to, right? Okay, I gotta go ahead and make my nails prettier, make my nails nicer. We are definitely also blessed to have people in our lives, but it goes hand in hand. We're all lucky. We're not lucky, we're blessed, because we're not lucky. It's not just by luck. I work hard enough on my vibration to know I deserve to have good people, and I know also I give a lot, and I'm attracting people that we need them and they need us, and it's good. It's good. Anyway, on this, I love you all much.